And welcome back to Let's Talk Business here on CentralValleyTalk.com. We're going to talk politics right now with Carla Neal, former teacher, now running for school board in the Golden Valley Unified School District, which is in the Ranchos, Madera County. How are you, Carla?
Hi, doing great.
Former
Thank you,
kindergarten
Mike.
teacher.
Yes, kindergarten and preschool and early childhood.
Wow. Now you're stepping up to the school board.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I feel like I'm stepping up.
What made you decide you wanted to? This is your first political office, right? Or
yeah.
Well, I guess it is a political office, right? Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever run. I never thought I would really run. When my daughter was in preschool, I kind of casually said to a group of wonderful parents at our small fry co-op out in Madera, out in the country, and I said, we have invested so much in our children in this parent co-op. One of us has got to run for school board someday, and here you are. So I just kind of, you never know what you say might actually be something that you'll do later on. But anyway.
Have you had any second thoughts since you made that decision? Or?
Oh, absolutely. I think I must be crazy running for office. But it's also fun and it's exciting. So, I'm actually getting to see my neighbors. I have reconnected with people I have known the last 25 years behind doors. They've either moved to a new house in the same area it's really great because I'm just talking to people that I hadn't, talked to in a long time. So it's nice. I'm helping to build community as well. So
well, it sounds like no matter what happens with the election, it's been a good thing for you either way.
That's the way I look at it, and I want to make sure of that. No matter what happens, it's a good thing. Yeah.
But of course, you're hoping to win.
Well, of course. Yeah, and I'm working hard to win too. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Are you out there pounding the streets every day and knocking on doors?
I am. I'm sort of an old school person in that way. Our neighborhood and community is pretty small. We have 1,159 voters in the area and then about 650 houses in the area that I'm running in. So I figure I can walk and talk to every single...
You could knock on every door, yeah.
I'm going to knock on every door. And some people invite me in, but everybody's friendly. I haven't been turned away by anybody. And people really do care about children in our community. We have excellent schools, and I think it is definitely because of that, caring, and it's exciting.
Now, Golden Valley Unified, is that the big high school you see when you're driving through the Ranchos as you're heading out of town there?
That's it.
That's the one? Is it just a high school, or are all the campuses there?
Well, that's Liberty.
That's
what
Liberty,
you're seeing
okay.
at Road 36 and Avenue 12 is Liberty High School, and then behind that is the middle school, and then we have Webster Elementary and Sierra View Elementary. Now, those elementary schools have been a long time, and they've been part of a lot of other districts over the years, so they're well known. It used to be part of Eastern Arcola, and then Spring Valley and Shawanaki, and now Golden Valley is its own district, but we have our own high school and our own middle school, and so the Ranchos has grown quite a bit, and it's changed in all the years that I've been there, and that's exciting. So I feel like I have the insight of that experience and background knowledge as a teacher and as a parent. So that's what I want to bring to the table.
Your daughter went 12 years through that system.
Oh, yeah.
So you had a pretty good insight into what's going on there.
I do. I mean, certainly I have a lot to learn still. There's no doubt.
Don't we all? Yeah.
I do. I know a lot of the teachers. I taught side by side a lot of the teachers out there. Some have retired now, but just dedicated people who dedicated their lives to not only this classroom and teaching, but also to the community and parents. And so they always stepped in if there were problems, floods and things over the years, fire here or there, or just any sort of, that's kind of the community I live in, that people really do, very social. And I think there's room to build on that as we, expand. There's a lot of new developments that they're looking at bringing in southeastern Madera County. And there are schools already planned in the works. Those are kind of things that I want to make sure that the people have the education and the facts about all of that's happening. And there's a lot of questions, and I'm open to learning and then sharing too.
Is the district in pretty good financial shape as far as you know?
As far as I know, I think they're sound. I don't think there's any worries. We, Prop 30 passed, and I know they have a new budget, which I'm in the process of reviewing right now. So yeah, I think they're very sound. I don't think we have to worry. I don't know if that's a long-term look or if that's a short-term. So those would be some of my questions that I would want to know. How sound are we,
Yeah.
fiscally for the long term?
Yeah. Okay. Now, the school board you're running for, are you up against incumbents, or is it just an open election for a whole new board, or how does it work out there?
Well, being a political science major originally, I know incumbents always have the advantage in any office for any party. And I was just thinking about that the other day. But the position I'm running in, actually, the incumbent, Mona Diaz, has left this seat to run for county supervisor. So the seat actually opened wide open, and so that's why I decided to run. And then I also have another teacher, retired teacher, has stepped up to also run, and her name is Kimberly Kirk. And so we've got two teachers who are, competing for this seat, and so the voters of the area have a chance to look and see, who we are and what they want to do. But yeah, so there was no incumbent, which is kind of a good thing if you're running for office, because, then we've got a little more of a level playing field to compete. So
Most of the candidates who come on here don't like to mention who's running with them, but you just did, and I think that's kind of cool.
I don't mind mentioning, this is public office, and people deserve to know, the candidates. So
Yeah. So two teachers running for a spot on the school board.
You got-
That's kind of nice.
You got two teachers now. I don't know what she taught. I don't know where she taught. I mean, I don't know the details, and I don't know her personally.
Yeah.
So,
you guys aren't having a debate?
well, we sort of have been asked. Maybe that'll come up. That might be kind
Are
of.
you open to it?
Absolutely.
Why
Yeah,
not, right?
absolutely. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Have her come on here and you guys can debate on the show.
Debate something?
Yeah.
Serious? Invite her
Why
to come?
not? Why not? We're here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Okay. I could extend that hand out there
Sure.
and see.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The voters are out there. There's the camera. Look into it and tell them why they should vote for you.
Well, you should vote for me because I do care about excellence in education, and that as a teacher the last 23 years, that to me is utmost concern is our children. As a resident of Madera Ranches, I also care about our neighborhood and where we live, and so any issue that impacts you, my neighbor, also impacts me, and so my door is open to listen to people, and we've got issues locally around us like the drought. We've got a lot of new developments coming up. We've got and we have children. We all pay property taxes, and so those are the kind of things I'd like to hear about. What is it that the people want? I feel like we need representation locally, and I'm here. That's why I'm running. I want to listen, and I want to help whatever is needed and continue all the good things that have happened and make things better.
And the election is November
November 4th.
4th.
So, but if you get
Not
your
too long.
at-home ballot, it'll be out October 6th.
Aha.
So
There you go.
coming
All right.
down the pike.
Carla, thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Carla Neal, candidate for school board in the Golden Valley Unified School District, which covers the Madera Ranchos area. Thank you for coming on today.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me,
And we'll be
Mike.
back with more on Central Valley Talk.